The brother speaks to his sister in a broken voice. Nyla, there's no point in going to college. We don't have the money to pay the tuition. And the most important thing is, we can't even find our father. At that moment, a woman passing by drops her money on the ground. Max quickly picks it up and calls out, "Ma'am, you dropped your money." The woman checks her bag and says, "That's my hard-earned money. Yes, these are really my bills." She takes the money and starts to walk away. Max hesitates, then calls out from behind, "Wait a minute, ma'am." The woman turns back in surprise and takes out some money, saying, "Oh, I know. Here, take 200 yuan. Max refuses and says, "I don't need the money. I just want to ask you something." Nyla quickly takes a piece of paper out of her pocket and asks, "Do you recognize this address?" The woman freezes as soon as she sees it. This is my home address." She hands over her phone and says, "Call this number first." Here, as she looks at the number being dialed, her face suddenly changes. She asks in shock, "Who are you calling?" Max answers gently, "My dad." The woman's voice grows heavy. "Your dad? That's my husband's number. Are you sure you didn't make a mistake?" Max replies confidently, "No, ma'am. Our grandmother gave us this number. There can't be a mistake." The woman says softly, "All right, I'll confirm it myself." On the phone, she says angrily, "Do you have 2 children? You never told me. I'm downstairs. Come down right now." After hanging up, she turns back and says, "This really is my husband's phone, but he never told me he has 2 children this age." Max speaks seriously, explaining the truth. "We were very young when our parents separated. We were raised by our grandmother." At that moment, a man walks toward them. The children run to him as soon as they see him. The father smiles and says, "My kids, it's been so many years. You've grown as tall as me." Nyla hands him a folder and says, "We were accepted into university." The father looks at the papers and says happily, "These are top universities. My children are really capable." Nyla says sadly, "Dad, we don't have the money for tuition. Grandma is very old now. I work as a delivery driver, but it's still not enough." The father asks bitterly, "Where is your mother?" Max answers quietly, "She remarried and abandoned us." The father says in pain, "How could a mother do something like that?" Then he adds, "All right, tell me, how much is the tuition?" Max answers nervously, 48,000 yuan. They walk toward the office. The father hands them money and says, "Take this for tuition. Stop doing delivery work. Focus on your studies." Here, Nyla gathers her courage and says, "When we go to study in another city, Grandma will be left alone. Her health isn't good. Who will take care of her? Can't she live with you?" At that moment, the wife enters the office. The husband stands up and says, "I'm sorry. I didn't know the kids were coming. Please don't be upset." Nyla takes Max's hand and starts to leave. The stepmother reaches out her hand and says, "Give me the money." Max angrily takes out the money and puts it into her hand. Then the 2 children leave and stand outside the office listening to the conversation inside. The wife says gently, "Money alone isn't enough. Children need love. You've already hurt them deeply. Now all we can do is try to make up for the love they missed from a father and mother. And later, when our baby is born, they'll have their siblings around as well. Does it really matter whether the children are biological or not? We're husband and wife. Your children are my children." Hearing this, the 2 children run back inside. "Friends, I've brought both kids to live with their grandmother. Do you think this is the right thing to do?"